Why, yes. There is a strong possibility for the first time since 1962, a team can go back to back. And yes, Argentina can run it back again. Um, it's interesting with your boys. Let me just start with your boys. So, Emi Martinez, Debo. If we win 2 World Cups in a row, that's it. I'm retiring from international football. We have to make room for other young players. Flexing. Maybe see he's flexing, he's flexing in there. But look, I think that there is no doubt that Argentina are the best team in the world, the best international team in the world. They're on an insane run, an amazing run. And when you look at the amount of games they've won, combined with the amount of games they've lost and drawn, it's insane. And you could make a strong argument. Unless I'm wrong. I think this is their greatest ever generation. Now, it's weird though. I believe that that's 016. So you had Crespo, you had Maxi Rodriguez, you had Tevez, you had Riquelme, one of the best midfielders of all time. I believe that that might be the best Argentinian team that I've seen in terms of just a group of talents. But so this is a results-based business. Based on just results and based on from back to front, keeper, defense, midfield, attack, options, this is Argentina's truly golden generation. And I think this, because remember, Argentina have given us some amazing players, Batistuta, Pablo Aimar, Caniggia, of course, Maradona. But as a collective, I believe this is their golden generation. And also, a side note, let me just show you anything. So, there's this game called International Superstar Soccer, ISIS. This was pro-Evo, when it used to be called ISIS. So, I used to play my brother all the time, and my brother is like one of the best video game players ever on football games. So he used to kick my ass most of the time. I got a few wins, but he used to kick my ass. I didn't use Brazil because I was like, okay, this is when Brazil were the best. So remember, this is the 90s. So back in the 90s, I didn't use Brazil because they were too good. I was like, okay, I'm not going to use Brazil. That's obvious. So I was like, okay, the next best thing, Argentina. So the team that I always used to use on ISS, then Pro Evo, way back in the 90s was Argentina. Because I thought Brazil were too overpowered. And I just liked how Argentina played. Fast forward now and look at where Brazil are right now. How times change. So, because this is the reality here, and we'll get to the whole World Cup thing, because people have been saying, are they going to remember, like, come on, it's hard to win the World Cup, it's hard to win the World Cup, it's because it's a 4-year span, it's a 4-year span. But when I just look at, it's two things. This group, the mixture of senior players and young talents coming through, as well as the field, is why there's a very good chance they could go back to back. So it's two. It's the talented generation they have and the field. Because the field is not very strong. Combined, when you just look at way back when, I'm wearing a Bart Simpson Philip Lam jersey. When Germany were Germany, when Italy were Italy, Brazil were Brazil, oh, that's a whole different ball of wax. Brazil ain't the same. Italy ain't the same. Germany are coming back. They're coming back, but they're not really the same. Because remember, Germany, that's what Argentina's bookie team like. Germany of old, they beat Argentina all day, every day. When Germany were Germany. But times have changed. So, and you see, here's the thing. What is very key, and I think we have to change the narrative here. And it's very important that we get the right narrative here. Because I think for so long, it was Messi or bust. Messi or bust. And when you look at 2014, that was the narrative that, bro, Messi, we just take us to the promised land. Take us to the finishing line. We can help get you that final, but Messi take us to the finishing line. It couldn't happen. And we all know what happened in 2014, 2015, 2016. 3 final losses all in a row. But I think what we're seeing here is we know Messi is great. And he's one of the greatest players of all time. And there are going to be very few players that will be as consistent as him. He's the most consistent football player of all time. And statistically, no one touches him for statistics and consistency. But I think because what I didn't like was Messi won the World Cup and the focus was on Messi. Because do you know what was so weird? When Montiel scored that winning penalty, the camera panned to Messi. I was like, wait, hang on. Go to the penalty winner. Yeah, obviously you want to go to Messi afterwards, but it's almost as if, because I think I remember when Montiel, I think he celebrated by himself because everybody just congregated on Messi and the whole thing was, oh, Messi did Messi. And I get it. Based on what he'd done and what he'd achieved, it was his funny did it. But I told you guys, like, I'm a football fan. So I appreciate Messi, but this is not my guy. My guy is R9. So I just thought it was disingenuous. That no. This isn't a Messi win. It's an Argentina win. Because the notion is, this is an amazing team. So it wasn't like, man, like Messi carried these guys. No. They won penalties for Messi to score. They put Messi in positions to execute. And Messi was just a very important piece in an extremely super functioning team. Alvarez is one of the best strikers in the world right now. When you look at the best forwards, you look at Lewandowski. You want to maybe talk about Erling Haaland? Alvarez is there. Minimum, he's top 3. And we saw this guy's amazing talent and that World Cup. And what he was able to do once he was brought into the team when Lautaro Martinez was trying to mess up. So let's get it right here and actually give credit to this amazing team. Yes, Messi is amazing. He has an amazing team. And I think what we've now seen is Messi is not a floor raiser. He can be a floor raiser, but if you give him a trash team and he has to really do everything, that's not anything. But if you give him a good, well-functioning team, he's going to take it to the promised land. And what Messi was waiting for was just give me a quality team and give me help and support. Just give me help and support. Don't give me Gonzalo Higuain. Please don't. Give me help and support. And once he was given the proper help and support, walk up top. But the crazy thing, though, is when you look at it right now, it's because when you look at the last Copa America, they effectively won that without him. And they beat the best team in that tournament, which was Colombia, without him. When you look at what they've just done to Brazil, Messi was not there to be seen, and they dismembered Brazil, and it could have been bad. So what you're now seeing is, Messi can still be used based on just the magic he can produce, but they don't need Messi. This team is just Messi dependent, which is what makes them so dangerous. So the fact that they are this good without Messi, and you can put Messi into this team, this is going to be a very, very hard team to beat. It's going to be a very hard team to beat. But I think the focus has to be this is team. And the narrative can't be Messi carried them now. This was not a carry job. Messi was definitely was the standout player, and he was one of the best players at that World Cup. But this was a team effort. This was a team effort. And as we well know, Di Maria did what he did in our final. Because again, this is the closest thing to a carry job was 86. Shout out to Bruchaga and those fruit sellers in that team. Everyone knows that what Maradona did in 86 is why people said, okay, this is one of the greatest players of all time. Because he literally carried those guys at World Cup. 2 goals in the quarters, 2 goals in the semis, the winning assist in the final. But when you just look at what he did in the overall World Cup, that is pretty much the highest level of a footballer at a World Cup. The closest thing I can think of was Ronaldo in 98, before his knee got grenaded. But then that was not Ronaldo at his peak. So what you saw from Maradona is, yes, still the team had to say what's up, but that was the closest to him to a carry job. So yes, Maradona effectively carried Argentina to the World Cup, and that is literally the only time where one player literally carried a team to World Cup victory. So, because that Argentina team in 86 is not even close to how good these guys are. And these guys are money. But where are we here? Can they go back to back? And can they give Messi yet another World Cup? And even further put a full stop on the GOAT convo. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. The only time a team has gone... Now, here's the thing. Okay, if you want to be tactical, it's been twice. So I believe Italy won it in 1930 and 1934. But that was when there were hardly any teams in there. So really, you technically, they were done it twice. But the last time it's been done is in 1962. So of course, Brazil winning it in 1958, where Pelé was a star, and then winning it in 1962, where Garrincha was the star. So that is the only time the last time a team went back to back was 58 to 62. So it's not been done since 1962. And teams have come close. So now this is where my memory is now being fully tested here. So I think 1990. So 86, Argentina win. 1990, they got beat in the final. 94, Brazil win. 98, they got beat in the final. And then they obviously won it back in 02. And I believe that might be it. So, but again, I'm just thinking just of my memory. So I know because 66 was Germany, England. 70 was Brazil, Italy. 74 was Netherlands, Germany. 78 Argentina, Netherlands. 82 was Germany, Italy, and then so yeah. Oh well, okay. Well, they lost. So Germany lost two finals. I think they lost in 82 and 86. Hold on, I think Germany made three finals. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think West Germany lost to Italy in 82. They lost to Argentina in 86, and then they beat Argentina in 19. And so I think maybe I'm wrong. I need to check, but I think Germany were in three World Cup finals in a row. So it's not an easy thing. And what makes it harder is it's 4 years. It's 4 years, but I'm going to go back to that whole 4 years thing. You see, why? So remember what I said again. Generation, field, 2 reasons. This generation have really good young up-and-coming players. Simeone is a young buck. And he came off the bench and said, what's up? Alvarez is still a young up-and-coming star who is just about to enter into his prime. So some of their best players are actually young. So by the time next summer comes around, they'll still be in a prime age to execute and now say, what's up? Now, how effective can Messi be at this age? We don't know. But it's Messi, a guy who hardly ages. We saw what he did at that last World Cup. You just know that he's capable of doing the extraordinary. Give him a free kick pass, he can pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can do amazing things. I don't know how much they'll meet Di Maria, specifically in a final. Because I've always said Di Maria is one of the greatest big game players of all time. Big game players of all time. If I have a final, I am calling Ronaldo Nazario, I'm calling Etso, I'm calling Gerd Müller, and I'm calling Di Maria. These are the guys that I am calling before anybody. I'm not calling anybody else. If a final, big game, Nazario, Di Maria, Gerd Müller. Those are the names I'm calling. I forgot another one. I'll just put them in there as well. So, and Etso. But I'm looking at the field. And I'm like, bring your best international team. Argentina can beat them. Argentina can beat Spain. Full strength, Argentina can beat Spain. They can beat England. They can beat Germany. They can beat France. You look at all of these guys, and remember, this team, and what is scary is that I think they're getting better. Because if you look at where they were in the Copa America 21, and when you look at how they are right now in 2025, this team has gotten better. They've actually improved. And they become less Messi dependent. Because you saw in the 21 Copa America, Messi was literally, now that was pretty much a carry job in Copa America. And then look at the World Cup, I was like, no, this is a team. They look at last Copa America, this really is a team. And they're just going from strength to strength to strength to strength. So Because what is very dangerous about what Scaloni has built is they're addicted to winning. See, they've gotten this addiction of winning. We're like, oh, no, we actually don't like to lose. And we figure out ways to win. And the issue is, all right, we can't win in 90. We can't win in 120. Yeah, we have one of the best shot stoppers in the world. So if penalties arise, we have great penalty takers. And we have a guy who we believe is going to at least save one penalty. It's a recipe for success. So, and I think that if ever there was a time for a team to go back to back for the first time since 1962, it's now. It's now. Because if Argentina doesn't have any major injuries, everybody comes into the team ready to say what's up, and Messi can just give you one last hurrah, one truly last hurrah, bro, they can run it back. Messi can get his second WC. He can get his second WC, and I think even for Messi, he's like, he knows that, bro, after losing 3 finals in a row, and after retiring and all the suffering I've been through, I have to savor this. I have to savor this. And if I have a chance to win another World Cup, let's know that I ain't retiring, bro, for 9. I ain't retiring for 9. So look, they can run it back, you know? And everyone's chasing the big boy. Everyone's chasing the big boy, you know. It's 3 World Cups. It's 3 World Cups. He's got 3 ranks. Not 3. He's got 3 ranks. 3 ranks. 3 ranks. You know, 3 WCs. So you need like they flex. So they flex. So that's the thing. That's just what people are chasing. Can he get those 3 WCs? Can he get those 3 World Cups? Can you achieve that? We have to wait to be seen because we respect the champions, but the World Cup, that's the heart and soul. That's the heart and soul. So until someone at least emulates those 3 World Cups, big boy Pele is still the top. Of course, look for me. Nazario is my guy. And I think Maradona, taking everything into account, is really the greatest, but just based on his floor raising, and Messi statistically is the most consistent. But the pioneer is a pioneer. The prime mover is a prime mover. And shout out to Miss Smallwood, 3 World Cups is 3 World Cups. So it means to be seen. But guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at the field. I'm looking at the field. Because I was like, no, come on. And I'm like, wait, hang on. It's knockouts football. Things can happen. Things can go wrong. But I'm just looking at how cohesive this team is. Their talent, their bench, their chemistry. They are built to do this. And there is a great chance that these guys can 100% defend their title.